All right, hey folks, welcome to the stream. I'm going to unbox Alien LV today from Pinball Brothers. I'm just gonna make sure we got everything going here. Okay, and I got some stuff to put in it as well. I got let's see here what we're gonna put in. I bought like the type of towel you're supposed to use for the playfield, so you don't scratch it. There's a tilt bob. I don't know if they put in the new tilt bobs in the later games or not. Just bought one just for precaution. Got some super bands, plastic protectors, new rubber kit from Titan Pinball, and some cooling fans for the flipper coils. So the idea is to get the game unboxed, set it up and put in all these parts and make sure that everything is dialed in, and hopefully we'll get some gameplay towards the end of the day maybe. I'll keep an eye on the chat and all that good stuff, and we'll probably repeat if there's any questions or so. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks a lot for tuning into the VOD. All right. I already taken the straps off the box, but let me see. I'm just gonna switch to a different. I don't know which camera view is gonna be the best here. So let's see if we're gonna do that one, or because there's so much junk in the view here. That's the problem. So we're just gonna run with this view here. That'll be good. You're there now. All right. Taking the straps off, and the thing is that you can kind of lift this whole thing off if you had the ceiling height, but I don't. So I'm just gonna tear the sides off. I'm also a little bit limited on space, so I'm just gonna try to get all the cardboard neatly tucked away. I could have changed blade before starting this, I guess. Try to create as little mess as I possibly can. All right, let's do this side here. So I'm cutting just very close to the edge. This is a wide body game, so you might dent the game if you're not careful. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't. The thing is, the first one I got, so this is my second game, right? So I got the standard version from kind of like the second container or something like that, and it was packed in a completely different way. Because it had like styrofoam around the entire thing. And this barely has edge protectors on the. It doesn't have any. I mean, it doesn't have any edge protectors at all on the sides. And only foam is on the top. This is the only foam that's in there. Interesting. Wonder if they just forgot to put foam around my game. Okay, so there is actually one strap holding the game to the pallet, I guess, but it's so confusing. It looks like if I cut that strap, the back box will fall off. We don't want that to happen, so I'm just going to have to be very strategic here. What the next steps are. Okay, there's actually another strap here. So we should be good. Just want to double check that. We don't want to do something stupid here. Having the back box fall backwards, it wouldn't be very fun. So now the game is free from the pallet. Laptop still running. That's great. All right, we got a box. We got a box. Let's see what's in the box. We got extra stickers. They actually look like they go on the apron. I wonder why you got extra stickers for the apron, but you never know. Okay, so this is this deed certificate certifies that this Alien LV 374, I might add, belongs to me. They're gonna make 1,000. All right. And another cool little detail here is that they have like an extra dog tag in there. There's a dog tag on the game as well, on the apron. So that's cool. What else is in here? So there's one extra egg. Look at this. So one of the egg, there's like an extra egg sculpt in there. And I wonder if it's because on the LV there's one egg sculpt that is open. I wondered that. What? This is what's left. Oh wait, there's 3. That's really weird. That's really odd. I wonder. Okay, so there's 3 closed eggs. So I wonder if they have 3 open eggs in the machine. Then let's see what that's all about. Just gonna put my eggs back here. We don't want them to hatch, do we? All right, we got like bolts, balls. I'm going to examine the balls this time. The last balls I got, they were so dinged and dented, they scratched up the entire play field. Got a key ring with an alien on, that's cool. Some apron inserts. I don't know if those are spare, and a little goodie bag. So there's some spinner decals, these the drop target bank decals, some extra key rings, LEDs, fuses, and extra flipper rubbers. All right, that's it. Let's get the plastic off here. Oh, legs. I got legs. Yeah, let's just open these. Lack of surfaces, I'm just gonna do it on the floor here. Check out the trim color. So the thing is, I've never actually seen this game with my own eyes before now. I don't know if you noticed my Darth Vader impression there. Wrong franchise for today. Okay, all right. Let's check the trim of these things. Oh wow, what a shoddy paint job. Yeah. Yeah. So the color is sort of purplish blue. I would say blue. It's not. Damn, that's really difficult to see. What do you think, internet? What color is it? Blue or purple? I'll say blue. Yeah, the paint job is not the best here. Well, I guess the paint job is okay, but they haven't treated the surface properly. There's like, yeah, it's just they painted a very uneven surface. I don't know if they probably didn't sand it properly, or yeah, the paint job does not look really good. I wonder if that's just that one, or if they all look shoddy. All right, next one. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, this is probably this is the worst paint job I've ever seen on a trim before. It's sort of like when you buy like regular steel legs, right? They have a lot of imperfections, right? Oh yeah. And they've just painted straight on it. There's like a ding there as well. I don't know. Yeah, the camera was struggling soon there, but some paint scratched off. Yeah, you can hear the postman outside. But the good thing with legs is that you can hide the ugly ones in the back. That's what I do normally, because there's always going to be an ugly leg. All right, let's see the third one out of the bag here. Oh wow, somebody knocked somebody over with this one here. Big ding there, 2 big dings, 3 dings. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, these are just like regular. I mean, when you buy like pure steel legs, they don't. The steel legs, they have so many imperfections, but you don't see them, right? But when you powder coat, you have to clean them and make sure to get rid of all the imperfections, and they've not done that here. Like here's just a big dent there. Wow. Yeah, it looks pretty shoddy, to be honest. but yeah, I mean, at the end of, I'm kind of, it's micro. It's kind of micro problems to have, right? I mean, honestly, I don't care, but I'm just comparing to what we're used to see in other manufacturers, right? If you like my Stranger Things and Godzilla and the Mando, obviously they got dings and dents now because they've been moved around and such, right? But when they arrive, they're just immaculate, right? Just gonna get rid of this thing here. All right, so what do we have here? Yeah, limited version. Okay, so there's different side art. I think I knew that, so. This is an interesting take. On the side panel, there's no, the T-mold doesn't go all the way around. But that's just the design of this cabinet, I guess. My standard version came with a really big dent in the T-mold because the back box didn't fold as it should. Yeah, I kind of need to clean up as I go here because otherwise there will just be a complete mess everywhere. Yeah, so let's just get it on its legs, and I will do a walk around. I will unhatch the camera from the stand and do a walk around, and kind of like this dark plywood finish underneath. Nobody will ever see that, but looks good there. Yeah, the side art looks really good. I'm gonna do a tour of that once we get there. Oh wow, interesting. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you remember me complaining about this, but on my standard version stream, I was complaining about the plastic leg protectors. I actually have an extra set of steel protectors if they wouldn't do that upgrade for us, but they did on the limited version. I appreciate that a lot. All right, so I got a cup holder as well, and I need to get that into my system that the cup holder is going on, so I'm going to start with that leg. Yeah, I don't need my gloves now. Okay, so dinged legs in the back. Yeah, this one here, just Jesus Christ. I'm picking you. Wait a second here, was it? There's no... there's no washers. Oh, crap. There's no washers for the leg bolts. That is a sin. It's another thing we can add to the shit list today. I don't need washers on the drink holder, but I'm gonna need washers for the remaining bolts, because if you don't have a washer on a powder coated leg, what will happen is that you will strip the paint. I don't think I have enough washers. Okay, so that can go on the back, I guess. Yeah, I don't have it's not the right diameters. It's the wrong outer diameter, but I'm just gonna have to live with that. Will that work? Maybe? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, this is just dumb luck that I managed to pull this together. So will that actually work? Yeah, that will work really good. I wonder if I have other... Yeah, there's a lot of talking for yourself on this stream today, but that's the fun part of it, isn't it? Wrong size. That will work for that one. Yeah, so I will sort of end up with mismatching sizes on the legs now, but I couldn't care less. Especially if I put the fat ones in the back, nobody's gonna even notice. Yeah, that was a pretty weird thing to not like ship washers with the leg bolts when the legs are powder coated. Steel legs, it doesn't matter because you can't. If you make dings and dents and grooves and whatnot, they're not as noticeable. Just need one more. I don't really need one more, but it's just like if I move the game somewhere else and don't bring the cup holder, there won't be a washer for that bolt, and that won't be good because then they will ding the paint and whatnot. Okay, here's another washer bag. Nope. Just tiny ones. There's another one, tiny ones. I have plenty of metallic posts washers. I don't think this is gonna happen. I'm just gonna have to figure out. Oh wait a minute here. Oh, is this the same bag I was rifling around in? I don't know. Can't remember. There's somebody in chat. Let's see what we want in chat. Yeah, thank you, sir. Somebody's congratulating me on my Alien LV, and I'm so happy to have it back in the lineup. It's one of my favorite games ever. And somebody enticed me to upgrade from standard version to LV version, and I kind of, that deal didn't come through because there was a guy who wanted to buy my standard version, and I was kind of thinking about it, and while I was thinking about it, he basically went and bought his own limited version. So that's how that all came down. But anyhow, so now I got my own standard version. It took a while for it to get here. I got the wrong number first and stuff like that. It was a little bit of a chore getting that all right, but we're here now. we're all happy. I got 374. Yes, it's really odd here. There's a really weird thing that I've noticed on the other side as well. It's just like the trim from the side, there's like a dribble from the alien. And it kind of gets jammed between the leg and the cab. And I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. Probably not, right? Yeah, just bend it down a little bit. There's a lot of bending in pinball, that's for sure. Doesn't matter what it is, always something that needs bending. Like the last time now I had I installed the extra strength diverter on Mando, and that needed a lot of bending before that went up and down correctly, and it still got stuck over the weekend, last weekend. That's really weird. On this side it's not as bad. I mean, on the other side the dribble really got jammed underneath the leg. Yeah, of course there's no washers on these either, because yeah, why would there be washers? And I don't have any washers left that will fit there. So that what happens is when you don't have any washers on the legs there, the leg levelers is when you tighten it, the paint will crack. And depending on how good the adhesion is, however you pronounce that, of the paint on the steel, you might end up having pretty decently sized chunks coming off. Excuse me. Yeah, these won't fit. It's just, well, they might actually work. They're just the right size. You kind of have to. Nah, we'll just ruin the threads. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, I mean the thing is, I could have thought about this, because there's always washers missing for the cabinet. So I'm just gonna wing it for now and just let it slip. But this will ruin the paint. But underneath nobody can see it anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Got some feet. Where are you here? So what am I doing now? I need my little mat. Yeah, so the thing is, it needs to come off the pallet somehow in a gracious way, because otherwise, yeah, let me just move it back a little bit. It's just going to move it back a little bit back on the pallet so it will kind of lift off, or kind of lean on the. Okay, so somehow it's, I wouldn't say it's stuck, but it won't twist and go backwards, oddly enough. Oh, there we go. Just need a little tiny smidge of a lip there for a game to rest on, so it doesn't just fall off the pallet. Yeah, I got about an inch now, that's enough. And I have this mat for the front legs. Oops. Because when I lift it in the back, it can kind of move freely. I have like a little assistant motorcycle lift. Now I just need to get rid of the pallet somehow, and this is also helpful because that mat is now slippery, so I can just lift the game and pull it forward, put it down on the floor. There we go. Just gonna leave this here for now. And as I said, I have a motorcycle lift that I use to save my back. I can't believe I used to do this. Put the game on my knee, get the legs on, and it's a bit of a haphazard, or whatever you say. It also just needs a little lip here. All right, back legs, casters. There's activity in the chat. What's going on? Pinball Brothers is in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's night in Europe already, but this will be available later on. I'll probably put it on YouTube afterwards. If there is no major catastrophes, those happen sometimes. Just a little tip for the Pinball Brothers in chat, just send washers with the leg bolts for the limited version. You will have much happier customers if you do. And that goes for the casters as well, the leg levelers. The leg bolts and the leg levelers, they both need washers to protect the paint. And untighted cabinet, you can kind of hear the crackle and the wood and the metal coming together. Yeah, Texas Pinball Festival is coming up, folks. It's March. I'm not going, unfortunately. Dust on my leg. All right, we're gonna put down the leg or floor protectors, whatever you want to call them. All right, now we can cut the strap for the main thing here, and we can stand it up. Yeah, I'm getting thirsty. It's going to be a long day. Oh, I got beacons. There's no aliens without beacons. Ah, okay, so all the eggs in the LV are popped. So you can kind of mod it a little bit however you want it, I guess. Because I thought there were only supposed to be one sculpt. Oh my god, what is this now? Yeah, the fit is really weird here with the cables. They're supposed to go behind or what? Ah, there's... Oh, look at that. That needs to be removed first. Yeah, my bracket back here is loose. How wide is that? Yeah, the latch to the back box, the bracket wasn't tight and I need to give it some love back here. Yeah, you know the Italians, they're meant to be chefs, not pinball builders. Ooh, hey, the great unveiling. All right, that's a really weird. Yeah, it's supposed to have Invisiglass or Voodoo Glass or something. Definitely has a slightly different tone to it if I compare it to my other ones. Because you can see the white in the ceiling lights there in the HD glass and the Voodoo Glass, it's completely different. All right, interesting. All right, let's see here. Okay, we got some more shit to pluck off here. The back plastic is not a back glass, it's plastic, so it's a back plastic. Yeah, looking at the trim now, it definitely looks blue. Also painted with the, dusted area. Yeah. No major dings though, so I guess that's a good thing. Let's see if I can do some close-up shots here, little action cam. I don't know what this is. This is going to look like a drunken ride for most of the folks here. Let's just take this off here and go for a ride. Here it is, the limited version. Now look at the reflection in the glass, right? It's just, is this even Invisiglass? That's my question. So the playfield features on the limited version versus the standard version. I can't really remember them all at this point, but it's there's side art. Side art around the sides there. And I don't know if the back panel art kind of looks different. I don't remember that. And then we have the 3 eggs here. So there's 3 eggs. I'll just remove the glass. I think that will look better. I'll remove the glass so we can see what's going on there. Keys. All right, we got a coin box. Sometimes you just wish you could opt out getting all the bullshit operator stuff that you don't need or care about. Paint job. It's really weird that they painted like the latches on the lockdown bar. Like you can see here, it's already dinged and dented. The thing is that this piece of metal here doesn't need paint, right? It's only the top coat and the sides that do need paint. Oh my fucking God. Look at this. The glass is just like the wrong size. This is unbelievable. What am I looking at here? Wow. The cabinet is like too thick. It's too wide for the glass. It's just gonna drop into the game. Wow, I need to measure this. This is unbelievable. And it's not, I mean, why is it thinner than regular glass? What is this? Seriously? Yeah, look at the glass. It's coming out. So the thing, I have this issue on my Twilight Zone, but that is because my cabinet is split. It's literally splitting, right? Look at they're coming off, like the rubber feet, right? Because the glass is thinner than regular pinball glass. Why is this? Damn, I'm so curious now. I'm so curious. I want to measure. I want to measure the glass because this is not right. This is not right. Okay, so we got 604 millimeters. I just need to borrow. Let me see here. Pull out the Twilight Zone glass. I just need a key. Yeah, going for a little ride here. There we go. All right, so this is Invisiglass from Jersey Jack. Yeah, this is even funny. This glass is even narrower. I think it's 603. So the glass is wider, but it's still coming out of the cab. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So basically the game is too wide. But I can show you my trick that I have in my Twilight Zone to pull the cab together. It's basically a bunch of tie downs. A bunch of tie downs that I've kind of created like a thing that kind of tightens the whole thing together. But that's really odd. But I don't know what to do with this now because I can't put the glass down anywhere. I'm just gonna, and the glass is so thin. Is this even, and there's so much reflection in it. I just wonder if they didn't, no, this can't be Invisiglass, no way. No way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to compare that, but it doesn't look very good. Doesn't look as good as the other ones. All right, let's do a little bit of a flyby here now then. See what it looks like. Ooh. Sorry about that, just need to move the camera a little bit. Yeah, so there's no image stabilizers or anything fancy like that. Still a lot of reflection from my lights there, but at least you will be able to see some of the things here. Yeah. So you can see on the eggs there are three popped eggs, and the eggs that you get with the game, they are unpopped. So see the side arts, very subtle, very good, and there's supposed to be some light strips. Oh, is that why the cab is so much wider? It's just because the light strips. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Slightly different back box art from the LV for sure, the standard version. But the artwork on the side is like really nice. There's also a little astronaut in the eggs there. I haven't noticed that before. It looks very nice. And it seems it's the same artist. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's like Auric or something like that. His signature is on the side art, and it's also on the back glass right there. But other than that, this is pretty familiar stuff. What we can see on the flippers there, let's see if that's actually zoomable, is that they have their own branding on the flippers now. Pinball Brothers. My flippers didn't crack on my standard version, but a lot of others reported that the flippers cracked and snapped, and I actually got an extra pair sent to me, or 4 extra ones. Something that was really badly dialed on my standard version was the spinners. All right, there's no difference in that department. Yeah. Wow, yeah, this needs to be looked at. Let's see this side here. Yeah, a little bit better, but still way too much tension. Yeah, so that needs to be adjusted. I don't know. Ooh. Looks like the micro switches are fixed. Yeah, that one goes down so hard it basically yeah, I mean it's like really tight. But that's fine. That's fixable. Totally fixable. I don't know which version of the stand-ups they had here, but yeah. They seem pretty tight. They've been done a couple of iterations. Need to wax the head on the alien later. Yeah, the thing is with these games, at least when they built the first ones, they weren't assembled by people who play pinball. So there were a lot of adjustments, like the up post here, the ball was jumping and stuff like that. But I got grooves here now, so that's good. Probably don't need adjustments. It's all good. This game has been play tested for sure. That's noticeable. Playfield looks nice. Yeah, a little. Well, a little. Jesus Christ, it's really dusty. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm gonna wax it. Yeah, look at my finger. It's I don't know if you can see that. That's all grime from the playfield. It's just black. So, I also see now why they send us decals for the apron. That is because they are coming off. What's this? Seriously. Yeah, it's not the right tension in the apron there, so. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know if you can see this, but I don't know, I think we need a song for this. Let's, oh, please, zoom. Can you just try to zoom, or focus, I mean. No, that's too much of a job for you, or isn't it? But anyhow, I can explain it. There are I see 2 switches here in this sandwich, right? So on this game, you will actually be able to stage, hopefully. Funny enough, I only see 2 cables coming out there, but that might be because I can't see. Yeah, no, there's actually 2 sets. Yeah, so you will be able to stage the flippers. You can do that on the standard version. I don't know if they fixed it in the later iterations of the game, but let me just get it back on its little pedestal here. All right, all grimy. Let's see if there's anything in chat. Hey folks, what's going on here? Heat gun on the sticker to keep him down, yeah. Yeah, the game is beautiful. There's a comment about that. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's no question about it. And there's definitely been some improvements. It'll be fun to see if it actually plays. But one of the weirdest things is just the glass. The glass is thinner than regular pinball glass, like my other ones, because the little feet I have for them doesn't fit. And the machine, or the cabinet, I'd say, most likely because they jammed these lights in between the playfield and the cabinet, they made it wider. So the glass is kind of sliding out of position. Yeah. Or is it just like, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. I probably need to measure this because yeah, it looks straight. Because the glass is more or less falling into the game, which is not ideal. All right, always interesting to lift the playfield and see what's going on underneath, if there's any loose cables and screws and stuff like that. I had a couple of screws in the cab of my other one, my standard version. I'll probably say my standard version a couple of 100 times today. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. Oh, what's this now? I see there's like cables being strained here. Okay, I got a piece of styrofoam, and we got the obligatory screw, and got a lock washer. So something is definitely coming off. Other than that, it just smells very new. Yeah, there's some shod work with the cable harness here. What's going on here? Why isn't this one going? Oh, do you know what I forgot to order now? Damn USB cable. I knew it was something. I'm pretty sure I put that in my cart at one point, but I wonder where it went. Because you need a extension USB cable. All right, let's talk about some of the things here. Let's bring the camera up. Yeah, let me see if I can find a better angle for the camera, and without getting you too drunk, I'm just going to switch over to this camera here for a bit, and while I'm kind of looking for an angle. Yeah, it's not the best lens I could find today for doing this kind of work, unfortunately, but it's a little bit too narrow, but it will work. Just gonna have to work. Let's. I'll just hold it for now. So a few things happening here in this department here. You see the tilt bob. That is just like not what you would expect in a pinball machine. I don't know why the camera is not focusing. Is it focused? Yeah. I probably need to switch to this view as well, right? Okay. So that kind of tilt bob is something that you would put in a, I don't know, like a coin-operated vending machine or something. Something I noticed here is that there's a shaky motor included. I did not know about that one. Other than that, it kind of looks pretty much the same. From what I can remember. Can't remember it being such shoddy labels here. Yeah, it's really tight and snug. Everything looks good underneath the play field. I don't know if I need to do my hack on the stand-ups or not. It kind of look, yeah, it's difficult when it's a lot of friction here. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, what I had to do is that I had to tighten up the springs. This here, I had a really thick spring on this one here, but they have the thin one. But you can adjust the coil much lower on that one these days, so I think we should be good there. Yeah, other than that, it looks mighty fine. And an alien game is only as good as well as those weird switches that detect ball motion works. So we'll see how that works out. Oh, look at that! It's plenty of adjustments I can do on those there. Perfect. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna start taking this thing apart. I've sort of done with the inspection now, so let's see if I can get a good playfield view while I go through these things here. Just gonna take this one out because I'm not gonna use it. And there's a made in Italy sticker. Love it. Italian. If you don't get the joke, that's Italy with alien in it. Yeah, my pocket is buzzing. I just need a short phone break here. Yeah, it's just social media stuff. I should probably turn my phone off, shouldn't I, while I'm doing this? There's a little bit of a weird angle here. I don't know. You're just gonna have to see my face. I don't know why I used this lens for this today. I'm truly sorry that it didn't quite work out. All right, there's some chat here. Yeah, the underside of the play field is really nice and clean. The thing is, I really like the whole like frame they got going on here, and how you basically stand the playfield on its ass in the game. There's no leaning backwards, and you have really good access to all the things that you need to work on. So it's like super easy to take an assembly out, or like a couple of times, you know, when they were working on getting the switches right, it was really easy to just like pull them out and pull them in, and there's no soldering like most assemblies and switches and stuff that just have connectors. You just like pull them in and out, which is which makes the game very easy to work on. And the same goes for like take this assembly for the slingshot here for example. You can pop the switches out from the board here, and the coil has a connector as well, so you can kind of lift out that whole thing without using a soldering iron, which kind of feels like that is the way to do it 2023. So yeah, so what I noticed is that they left the protective plastic on the side blades here. It started to peel in the back, so I'm just going to pull that off. I wonder if that was just that side, or... Oh man, it was on the back as well, on the back panel. Oh, I hate this. Why did they not peel this off? Seriously. Because now you got like, you know, shit around the screws, so sorry about that. I'm back. Check. Now I'm back, yes. Yeah, I got tangled up. Yeah, so the, you know, when you work with any type of plexiglass, whatever, there's protective film on both sides. And in this case, where they just screen printed or did direct print or whatever method they're using, they left the shitty dull plastic on the side art. Not only the side art, they also left it on the back panel. And on the back panel, there's like multiple things in the screwed into the back panel. I'll just see if I can pull it down here and see what I'm talking about. There we go. Yeah, see and now I'm gonna have like residual, like protective plastic, because you won't be able to peel off everything. Because pieces of it's like jammed everywhere. And you don't want to keep it on, it's not supposed to be there because it's dull, right? And the plastic is glossy. Yeah, so now I'll be sitting here peeling plastic until my hair fall off. Oh man, you kind of need plastic tweezers or something to get it all off. Best thing would be to just remove the panel altogether, but that seems to be a little bit of a project at this point. and not what I signed up for. Signed up for a lot of other things though. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to remove it. So there's like 8 screws on a bracket. And there's no electronics on the back panel, so hopefully this will be an easy thing to deal with. Yeah, so what I was mumbling about the USB cable, I can talk a little bit about that, since the updates came pretty frequently for the first game, and it was really difficult to, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but the back plastic kind of thing they got going on here is just like really cumbersome to remove and lock and get into place. So I had like an extension USB cable that ran from, from the front here up to the back. Yeah, I'm almost certain that I ordered one, but I don't know where I put it. It's just, I should have put it in the box here, but obviously I didn't. Because then it's very easy to perform the updates. And I was also working with the brothers, sending diagnostics from my game. So after every session I had on the game, I just downloaded the diagnostic file and submitted to them. Because my game was sort of like the guinea pig dialing in the face hugger, not face hugger, the xenomorph magnet. Okay, so that was 8 screws. Will it come off now? Ooh, look at this. Okay, so there's a bit of a... Or maybe I don't have to remove it completely, because it the xenomorph goes through the back panel line. Right? Yeah, look at this. All right, there we go, gone. Oh, I found a nut with a lock washer on it. Yeah, so this is going to be a fun game to figure out where all those go. It could be dropped screws, so I'm going to give them that. Yeah, some really weird wear on this particular game. It's like the hypersleep ramp is like has multiple ball trails in it, while the left ramp doesn't have any ball trails in it. The game is really dusty, I must say. Oh, that's funny. That's another screw.
this. Oh wow. So there's like a exposed piece of electrical wire there. It's almost like chewed through. Doesn't look very good. All right, so we're on our, what's it? Yeah, 4 loose items so far in the game. And I just need to tape that up because that doesn't look good. Safety first. Oh, look at that. I found another bracket with my number on, which I didn't know existed. Okay, now I need to tighten these things here. Yeah, the glass is a bit of a mystery to me. It's so odd that it's. All right, back panel secured. All right, so what do we do now? Yeah, it needs dusting. That's for sure. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to identify all the plastics. I bought plastic protectors. They're blue to match the play field. I don't know. I would probably have preferred neutral colors, but that's kind of what was available at the time. All right, we got the sling there. We got the sling here. This looks like the drop there. Yep, drop target. Wow, this looks really thin here. What could that be? All right, that's that one there. Triangular shape. It kind of looks like a slingshot plastic. What? It's down here? All right. Let's do it. Oh, I guess it matches the... Okay, so this is a very weird choice of protective plastics here, but that's fine. I would have definitely put something here and this big piece here and this one here, but yeah. That's it. Okay. Oh, great, Michael.
And I also have rubbers, Titan rubbers, and there's some really difficult ones to get off here. I can see there's multiple posts, and yeah, so I basically have to lift off all the ramps. Like all the plastics need to come off. Near enough. Nearly all plastics. My back is already hurting from this. Yeah, that spinner business here is really irritating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that. No, that's not coming off anyway. Yeah, it's really dusty. I don't like it. Brand new game, and it's like really grimy and dirty. But that's just how it is sometimes. Yeah.